Media Group Station.
ESPN Radio Sports Center.
I'm Jim Basquel. France advancing to the World Cup final for the first time since 2006 by way of that 1-0 win over Belgium, the '98 champion, and 2006 runner-up. Will play either Croatia or England in Sunday's final. Taylor Twellman on Golic and Wingo with this take on England.
I think overcoming those demons, exercising those demons, is the biggest reason why they're in the semifinal. I wouldn't be shocked if they're in the final, because I think as a player, they overcame that and said, wait a minute, we're different than the golden generation of English players that was before us. That's why I think against Croatia, they're playing a little bit with house money.
In the NFL, Buffalo Bills running back LaShawn McCoy denying accusations of domestic violence, child abuse, animal cruelty, and performance-enhancing drug use. Early Tuesday, an unidentified Instagram user posted a since-deleted graphic image of a woman with cuts and bruises on her face with a message accusing McCoy of beating the woman, along with allegations of beating his son, beating his dog, and using illegal steroids. The Bills and NFL have said they are investigating the allegations. McCoy denied the accusations. Prosecutors say former NFL cornerback Brandon Brower has been charged with trying to kill his ex-girlfriend after breaking into her Southern California home. Browner, who won Super Bowls with the Seahawks and Patriots, was arrested Sunday in East Los Angeles. Woj reporting the Thunder granting Carmelo Anthony permission to meet with prospective teams. He has done so with the Rockets and Heat in Las Vegas. GM Sam Presti and Anthony's agent have been working to expedite a separation from the team.
Hey, it's Golic and Wingo. We're back on the road for the Major League Baseball All-Star festivities.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance and Valspar Stain. Live from Washington, D.C.'s District Winery. Monday at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and ESPN News.
Oh, yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando, where you can catch us Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 p.m., and 24/7 at kevinsuttonshow.com. You can also find us on all social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube under Kevin Sutton Show. Do us a favor. Go like our Facebook page. I've been bothering Facebook to get us verified, so go ahead and do that. And don't forget, you can download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Play Music, and we are even on Spotify and SoundCloud as well. So wherever your podcasts are, go ahead and click that like, subscribe, and definitely leave us a rating and review. 5 stars, baby. Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you hit my music, man? Okay. Today is Tuesday, baby. And my words of wisdom for you all, these are very serious, Nick. You're going to love these words. Never underestimate the power of a good power nap. Bruh. When you work as much as I do, a good 20, a good 30, a good 40-minute nap is crucial and life-saving.
About 18 to 23 minutes is right around that power nap is.
Dude.
Any more, and you're starting to fall into a deep sleep, it's hard to wake up. Anything less, it's not even worth closing your eyes.
Yes.
18 to 23, 25 minutes. That's about it, the max.
Yep. And the guy I got in the studio right now, this guy has more knowledge than an almanac. I got Nicky Football.
What's up?
Hey, man. Just me and you for a little bit.
I know, we're going to hang out.
We're good. We're going to hang out, buddy. It's cool, man. It's cool. I mean, I got it. I got this. I can hang out with you, man. There's plenty of stuff going on, and this is the summer, so a lot of things happen, and a lot of things don't happen. So it's all good. But I got a question for you, man.
Yeah.
You're on Twitter at ESPN 580 Nick?
I am.
Okay. You got that blue check, buddy.
I do. I have the verified check.
How'd you do that?
It's a secret.
The station did it for you?
No, they didn't. I did it myself. It's a secret, though. It's kind of like being being one of those Freemasons or Illuminati or whatever. Okay. You go to one of those meetings.
They give you a ring?
Yeah, you go to one of those meetings and then they say, "Do not speak of this." It's like Fight Club.
I gotcha.
I can't talk about Fight Club.
I gotcha, man. You know what's crazy? I've been, like I said earlier, I've been bugging Facebook to get us up with the blue check. And it's hard to get a conversation going with Facebook, like getting a real person. That's really hard, man. That is really hard to do because I guess they just see. It's even hard to just write them a message. You got to go through the doldrums just to even get to write a actual message. Because, I mean, you can report everything, but writing text is almost impossible. So I've been bothering them. So hopefully we get our blue check very soon because, I guess we're pretty official, right?
Pretty official, yeah.
Pretty official. But man, okay. So I know you're not a huge World Cup fan, and neither am I. I know I wish Sam or Cece were here as well because they're the soccer guys. I'm going to call them that.
Normally, if you throw a rock, you can find one of those guys. They're not here today?
No, I don't think either of them.
Oh, all right.
Here.
I know Sam was here last night. I know CC was here earlier today. So
I know after Sam and Brazil lost, I know he was
kind of out,
very upset.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sam.
Yeah, but I made the bet when the World Cup first started. We all picked our teams, and Sam, he picked his country of Brazil. Myra, she picked her country of Argentina, and her backup country was Colombia because she's both Argentinian and Colombian. And me, I just kind of picked the name out of a hat.
Who'd you take?
I picked France.
Hey, there we go.
Right, and for as long as I've been with the Kevin Sutton Show, I've always had these weird predictions, and some of them I get spot on, some of them I get very close, and some of them I don't get close at all. I really wish I would have went to Victory Casino, Nick, and I really wish I would have bet at least $100. Because I think Cece was telling me the odds in the beginning for France were about 800 to 1.
They weren't great. No one expected France to go. In fact, both France and England. No one expected either one of those countries to make a deep run in this tournament.
Which is why I really wish I would have gone to Victory Casino and done that because, they haven't won yet.
Nope.
So it depends on who wins with is England and Croatia, right? Playing tomorrow. I believe so.
Correct,
whoever wins that, I mean, I'm assuming that England is going to win, but you never know with these games. But I'm assuming it'll be England and France, and if France does win, man, I'm gonna give them hell, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because they always put me down when I try to make these weird predictions, even though some of them don't have any merit. I still made it. I'm not.
You were so close with Houston this year in the NBA.
I know. Myra and Kevin give me crap because I don't have any culture considering with France. But do they ask you that when you go bet? No.
No, I don't care. They'll take your money.
Yeah, I just picked it because I just picked it. So if France happens to win, please, you got to play my theme song for a week. You got to play the national anthem for France. Okay. That sound like a deal?
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so who do you have? Who do you think?
I took Brazil, man. Like, I'm sorry, I took Brazil to win the whole thing at the beginning. I watched the France game, the France Belgium match today. That was a lot of fun. It was a great match. It's a high level soccer. Both the goalkeepers played out of their minds. Just France was able to score the one goal. And you feel bad for Belgium on that side, but man, France played a pretty fun brand and fun game of soccer tonight, and I think it's going to end up being England-France. I think that'd be great for the World Cup, great for soccer, and as you go from there, the build-up and the discussion about those two countries, of course, the two rivals going head-to-head, I think it'd be a lot of fun for the World Cup.
Well, it's a lot of fun. We got Myra, the lady's point of view.
Oh, yeah. Man, all I do is run around, right?
I know.
This is my
You
third.
were here like 2 hours ago.
I know. This is my third radio today.
When you say campaign trail, you leave a blazing trail.
Dude, I was on a Spanish station for an hour earlier. Then I came here and was over at our sister station, WDBO, doing an interview during the drive time. And it was so cool. You don't realize how many people listen until you start getting text messages. They're like, hey. And then I rush over now and gave a speech to a group of moms and the concerned citizens, and then come back here to be back on the radio.
Man.
So, and then I got to go pick up Kevin, who's doing the daddy thing.
Saving the world one dad at a time.
Man, I'm telling you.
You guys are a very busy family.
I'm just running for county commissioner. I can't even imagine someone who's running for like Congress or Senate or president or governor. I wouldn't be able to do it.
It's a difficult thing. It's a very difficult thing.
Yeah, it is. It is tough. And I told people, I was like, because they were going to do it in alphabetical order. Remember how that happened to me the last time, right? I'm Uribe. I'm the last person.
Yeah. It'll be 9:12 by the time you finish.
And I told him, I said, look, I don't mean to be rude, but I got to get over to ESPN. Normally Kevin covers for me, but he's out doing the daddy thing. And I said, is there any way that I can go first without being a jerk? And they're like, yeah. And so I gave my...
You got to do the announcer voice for when you say Kevin's out doing the daddy thing. You can't, when I'm not there, you have to do it.
I know. Kevin's out doing the daddy thing.
Then you got to do saving the world one dad at a time.
And you know what they said? Of course he is. But it was kind of cool. So, Faithy Fun Time, real quick. I know we're about to go to commercial break. She has a friend of hers who, and Nick may appreciate this, was in Hawaii for some vacation. And lo and behold, in the pool is Russell Wilson.
Oh.
Chilling out with his family. Yeah.
He goes to Hawaii every offseason, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so she sent me a video. She's recording him in the pool.
You gotta, did you get us on TMZ?
I know, right? They should do that, the TMZ. So Faith's like, you got to share this on ESPN.
Oh, that's super cool.
Isn't that the coolest thing?
Yeah.
How awesome would it be? You're just like chilling by the pool and be like, hey,
Yeah.
that's Russell Wilson,
Yeah.
But we have a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, we do. I do want to, it's baseball season, so I do want to give a little bit of insight on baseball and the all-star stuff going on. A lot of things going on.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we want to remind our listeners, the Kevin Sutton Show is proudly sponsored by Cruz and Pasquera, personal injury attorneys. Looking for an attorney? Been in a slip and fall, car accident? Not to worry, Cruz and Pasquera, your full-service law firm. Offices Orlando, 407-841-0200. And they're going to be on this week. We always love them for some Q&A. That's Cruz and Pasquera, PA. This is the Kevin Sutton Show. We'll be right back.
Winner of the prestigious International North American Florida Sports Radio Award. Yeah, I just made that up. I don't even like sport. You're listening to The Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Oh, yes, I love it. It's hilarious.
That's from my friend across the pond. His name is Phil as well.
A self-titled award-winning. I love it.
We make up awards and we win them. Why not?
Why not? That's the question. And speaking of which, you guys gave a little bit of touch on FIFA World Cup, which will end this Sunday.
I know.
Oh, man. I actually have my new favorite. So apparently France beat Belgium.
Yes, they did. 1-0.
And then we've got England playing Croatia. When is that? Tomorrow?
That is tomorrow at 2:00, I think.
Okay. So this could literally be France versus England or
France versus Croatia. Yeah.
I would like, I'm just going to put my bids in right now. I would like to see Croatia win. Okay. You're still sticking with France. Give me a croissant.
Hey.
Nick, do you have any thoughts on this?
Allez le bleu.
I'd like to see France-England. I think that the build-up to that would be a ton of fun.
But, dude, they already have cups.
I don't care.
Like, it would be nice to see Croatia.
I want to see
Has
Cleveland
Croatia
Golden
ever-
State a fourth straight time.
Has Croatia ever won a World Cup?
I don't know. Sam's not here.
I know.
You know?
He's still at church from last week.
I would say probably not.
Yeah, probably not. And they did a heck of a game against Russia, which I thought Russia was going to rig the whole FIFA World Cup and win.
They did. Cece was so adamant about them taking PEDs. He was like, look how much faster they're running, how higher they're jumping. Just look.
And I got to tell you,
because that team's not that good. That's what he was saying.
There's a little bit of evil in me because I haven't seen Sam since Brazil lost. Okay, just on the soccer thing, not for real life. So when I came in today, I thought I was going to see Sam, but I met Chase. I guess you guys' counterpart over at our sister station.
Okay,
it was kind of cool, and I'd heard about Chase, and I got to meet Chase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just told Nick if France happens to win, play the music as my intro for.
Can you even name one French player?
No, I can't.
Cordon Bleu?
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Why does it matter?
You're a Fayweather. What is it?
I'm not a fan.
Fairweather fan.
I'm not a fan. I just said that's the team I picked.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Because that's the team I thought was going to win.
But no reason behind it.
When you go bet, do they ask you that? No.
No, I'm asking you.
I know, but that's the team I picked.
I'm not Victory Casino.
No.
I'm asking Phil. This is Myra on the Ladies' Point of View saying, Phil, why did you pick France?
I just picked it out of a hat.
I actually preferred when you said it had America's colors.
I just made that up.
I know, on the spot, but it was actually pretty good. So I can't believe this is going to a European team, the win. So it'll be pretty amazing. Anyways, the final is always the best. It's really cool. And it's weird that I've kind of missed out. I've caught games here and there.
I've become a fan of it. I've said this before. Me, I'm not a soccer fan. But like, this has been really interesting. Like the games have been actually very interesting to watch.
Haven't they? I told you when we started this whole FIFA, you were like, "I'm checked out. I'm Nick." Every time we talk about Nick,
I did say I would keep an open mind, and so unlike Nick, I have enjoyed it.
You guys act like I don't have 9 other things to do in here while you guys are talking about wrestling. I'm sorry.
We're not talking about that, Nick.
Or soccer.
We call it a Nick moment, okay? Phil how people have a yellow card and a red card. Mm-hmm. Phil threw in his Nick card when we were talking about soccer.
Yeah, so
but once you learned the intricacies of it and the groups and how it broke down and finally came in,
you'd only be mildly disappointed in it.
Well, outside of World Cup, I'm not going to watch it. So
I'll tell you the truth. Outside of World Cup, I won't watch it. Okay, there's a couple players that I
maybe Copa America a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this new thing that they're going to be doing on the off season that they were talking about.
Yes, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. It it says a lot about our South American teams and our European teams. Bottom line. So, but anyways, the big game is on Sunday. Mm-hmm. We'll find out who is the new World Cup title holder. I'm going to be pushing for Croatia. You're still sticking with France, and I think, what did he say? England? Did you say England?
He said France and England.
But you have to pick one.
I'll take England.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, the next World Cup will be 2022, right?
Correct.
And then it'll be 2026 in America. Do you think U.S. will will even qualify within the next?
I think
2.
We better.
Yeah.
You don't come to the North American part of the world, and you don't.
We need some tips from Russia.
Some tips.
Yeah.
I'm
talking about some tips from Russia to how to.
Well, we're not the worst team in the world, but when you're talking about the caliber of those
other players
that they grew up, most of our USA team players are guys who started with their soccer team when they were kids and kind of kept it going, and maybe went to college, but it's not a professionally ingrained like it is in other countries.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
It's because we have so many other sports too.
Yeah, we do. Like what LeBron conditioned himself his entire life, or Kevin Durant.
LeBron was a 2-sport athlete. He was a football player too.
And Kevin Durant, like how, and who was the one that did track and football? He went with Sammy Smith.
Marquette?
No, he became famous.
Terrell Owens?
No, he was. Oh, Nick, come on!
They all do track.
They're all track athletes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There was the guy who graduated with Sammy Smith, and he's a big time name. And they both got drafted to the Miami Dolphins by Shula. And and he's famous. If Kevin were here, he'd remember.
Have we talked to him?
No, we haven't talked to him. No, we haven't. Not yet.
Okay, no, I don't.
That'll be happening.
I'm sorry.
And I got to tell you, so I'm having this fundraiser on Thursday.
Where?
And at the Citrus Club. I don't know. Have you ever been to the Citrus Club?
No.
Have you ever been, Nick?
Yeah, our executive producer, Kyle Cassandra, got married there, and it is nice.
Yes.
What is the Citrus Club?
It is a restaurant. It's actually a club. You can pay monthly to be there, and you get to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you want. It's included in your membership. Your membership's like $300 a month. Okay. And but it's very exquisite, and I'm having my fundraiser there on Thursday. Mm-hmm. And it's not cheap, but it's very nice. It's on the 18th floor of the B&B Bank Building downtown.
All right.
And
score.
So I'm really excited because I have like these elected officials who are hosting, but I also have Sammy Smith and Marquette Smith.
Okay.
And do you know that people are like, Marquette's coming? What? Nice. Like, out of everything political, that's what people are saying.
Nice.
NFL players. So.
Like, don't overshadow my fundraiser. This is about me.
No, but Marquette and Sammy are such great friends. And Kevin Lewis was that. You remember Kevin Lewis? We had him on the show before. K-Lou. K-Lou played for what? Do you know?
Meyer, we've had
so many football players. I know.
You know how many episodes we've done?
Kevin Lewis was one that used to be a coach at Oak Ridge.
Okay.
Yeah, football coach.
Okay, cool.
Now he's making money doing other stuff, but he's out of town. So
did he play for the Giants?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Cool guy. Cool. I mean, Kevin and Kevin, so it was really cool. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a big night for me. The election's actually 8 weeks away from tonight.
Man, time is going by fast.
I know. Remember when we first talked about this when I was just announcing that I was running?
Yeah.
So, but anyways, what else? What's going on with baseball?
Well, All-Star Weekend is going to be this weekend, an All-Star game. I think the All-Star game is on Monday. Oh, my God. I don't know where it is this year. I totally forgot.
Nick?
Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The Nationals part. Okay, cool.
The jerseys are sweet this year.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
man.
Usually they're kind of strange looking. They're sweet this year.
Now, they stopped the whole It Matters.
It does not matter
a couple
anymore.
years ago, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Last year was the first year it did not matter.
Now, Myra, what they did was whoever won the All-Star game, they got home field advantage in the World Series, which because a lot of ratings were declining, they're like, well, let's do something different.
Let's spice it up.
Matter.
Yeah, make it matter. But I don't think anybody liked that. Nobody liked that.
It stinks that they made it not matter anymore because it was a great radio segment to do every year. Now, this year, I'm going to say it should matter. We're going to go the other way.
Oh.
They really should do this thing. Make it matter.
Now,
Make it matter.
Yeah.
I like that. I like make it matter better than it should matter.
Speaking of something that matters, you guys know with the NBA All-Star break, you have the other activities besides the actual game.
Right.
So with you have the 3-point competition, you have the dunk contest,
Right.
and in baseball we have the home run derby.
We do.
Nobody watched the dunk contest. That's gone. That's kind of gone the way of the birds because there's really nothing much they can do. Do you think that the home run derby should change? Should they change it to like a skills competition, or should it just be who can knock it out of the park? Because the two main guys, Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, they're not even in it. So, like, is it still fun to watch? Nick, when's the last time you watched a home run derby?
I watch it every year. I turn it on, and I
Nick.
watch the first round, and I say, oh, yeah, that's right. This gets super old super fast.
Yeah, so
It's the same as the dunk contest.
do you think they should change it just like a skills competition?
I don't know how you change it. Just like the dunk contest, when the NBA tried to kind of play around with it, they made it more complicated, and they kind of screwed around with it too much. Now, Mookie Betts, who's a Boston Red Sox player, agrees that they should just get rid of it. He told WEEI, I think this was today actually, yeah. He said do something else or take it out. Don't even do it. Anything you do too much, people are going to get tired of it. I don't know what else you can do though. Like if you want, I think it'd be fun for baseball to do a skills competition. You're risking a lot of injury to these guys. That's all. And I don't know how many baseball teams are going to be okay with that. This at least they're standing in a batter's box doing BP, which they do every single day.
Yeah, now a skills competition is probably not as exciting as people hitting 500-foot home runs, though, right?
No.
In the crowd. I mean, in the crowd.
Yeah. And they have a really cool charity thing that they do with it as well. I think it'd be a lot of fun to see how hard Justin Verlander could throw. Like, hey, really reach back and let it go, but one guy tears his shoulder and he's out the rest of the year. It's
I know.
over.
That's just for appearance's sake. That's what, you risk that.
Man. Yeah, see, that's the weird part because, I mean, they're just, lobbing it to him. But
I got to tell you, I mean, we're talking about baseball All-Star, and we talk about NBA All-Star. So Faith went to the volleyball All-Star game this year. And it's like, it's exciting at first, but then actually they're not that good because they're really good in their own respective teams. But when they have to collaborate together, it's not as smooth as when you're playing and training with someone. Don't you agree, Nick? Like even when it comes to basketball and all that. I mean, obviously their talents are out there, but it's like that mesh of knowing where your teammates are and having that, I call it that San Antonio feel, out on the court.
that sync.
Yeah, that sync. It's not there. You got the best
in the
player.
All-Star game.
Yeah.
It's a little choppier of a style of play.
Yeah, that's
sure.
what I mean. And it, you go from excited to like, oh, they're not at their best because they're all like individual.
Well,
like as a team.
no one's playing any defense though. Like no one's playing any defense. The effort, and we saw this last All-Star game where guys actually tried and it was fun to watch. But there's not as much defense. There's not as much effort. Guys are kind of just lackadaisically playing through it. That's kind of the issue with the NBA All-Star game.
You get disappointed very quickly.
But it's really hard to not play that sport and in the NFL at a 100%. Major League Baseball, it's hard to do anything but play that game 100% unless you're the pitchers and you just want to throw BP.
Well, I have the ratings for every single year of the All-Star game.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're on a descent.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know when like the NBA All-Stars is anymore. But since 2012 was the last time we went, and that's only because it was in Orlando.
Right.
Hey, this is the Kevin Sutton Show. This is the crew holding it down. Dr. Phil, Just Nick, and myself, the ladies' point of view. We'll be right back.
You're listening to The Kevin Sutton Show. your number one spot for sports entertainment. What, this is a sports show? A sports show on ESPN? I've heard the show. It sounds like
I don't know if I should laugh or be mad. That was hilarious.
I told him to roast us a bit.
Oh, man. This is the Kevin Sutton Show coming to you live, loud, and proud from ESPN 580 Orlando. This is the crew holding it down as Kevin's out saving the world.
One dad at a time.
That's right. He's doing his daddy boot camp at Winnie Palmer today with his number one prop, Lincoln Paul Sutton, who, have you seen any of the videos Kevin's been posting lately? Lincoln refuses to give kisses in the morning.
Oh, Nick, I didn't. This is not the instrumental. So Metallica says some things after when they start.
So maybe it's good. Thanks
for the warning, bro.
Before we get thrown into erase. Yes. So we're being good here, holding it down for Kevin. Always having a good time, catching up with a little FIFA, catching up with a little
baseball,
All-Stars,
baseball.
And particularly All-Star Baseball. And you had, when we went to commercial break, you actually have some unique or sad statistics to share.
Well, it's not really sad, but I mean,
it's not entertaining.
This is like, I don't know, the 70 something in a row, but I mean, they didn't start taking ratings up until the 1967 is from when they started.
Hey, it kind of makes you wonder, who was that guy that said, hey, we should track how many people watch this?
What, Nielsen, right? Is
Nielsen.
he the guy who created the
guy?
Nielsen ratings?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Have you ever known anyone who has a Nielsen box?
Yeah, we used to have one when I was younger in Virginia.
Really?
Yeah.
My stepsister had one for 2 years.
I think I single-handedly made WWE super famous.
I think you did too. That was the beginning. My this is okay now that it's over and said and done with. You guys remember Chad Tepper, right?
Yeah.
He was on that show Hollywood Psycho on E.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my stepsister single-handedly gave him 500,000 viewers based out of Miami to help keep him, and they almost got a second season.
The whole rating system is kind of weird because it's hard to judge based off of a couple of people, It
is crazy. And my stepsister, just to give you a little background, she's a lawyer. Mm-hmm. She comes home and turns the TV on. And the way the Nielsen box works is if you don't have any activity, they like send messages. They're like stalking you. Like
Netflix. Are you still watching?
Are you still watching? Are you still here? Are you still watching the show? They bother her all the time.
Wow. Yeah, because they don't want you just to leave it on there
and you're not supposed to say that you have it either.
Yeah.
But she told us. And then she doesn't have it anymore. So it's like that information is no longer pertinent. And plus, I didn't tell you her name or where she lives.
Yeah. Well, you know how we always discuss the ratings for the WWE products.
Yes.
And
do it.
They're not, the WWE's stuff not that great. But last year, it aired on Fox. It got a 5.5.
Ooh.
So that's about 9 million viewers, which is it's not bad in this day and age. But I want the both of you guys to guess what year was the highest rating for the All-Star game. Yeah, from 1967 until 2017. So what year
was the highest?
The highest.
Baseball All-Stars.
Do you want me to give you the rating?
Okay.
Okay, the rating was 28.5.
Ooh.
Okay, and I can't tell you the other number, but 28.5. So guess what year was that?
We're talking baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be the 80s, right?
I'd
think the 80s.
I'm thinking like 88.
1970.
Really?
Yes, 1970 was the highest. Now, Nick, you are right with the 80s because the 80s were just crushing it with 26s, 24s, 25s. And then you had the steroid era, which was my favorite era.
Great years. Steroid era, favorite era.
And you know what's crazy is that they weren't consistently on Fox until about 2001. But every year that they switched from CBS to NBC to ABC to Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And they were not as great. So, I mean, they're really good. They were still pushing 17s and 15s. And
these are the ratings for the All-Star games or the home run derbies?
The All-Star games. Just strictly the All-Star games.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the numbers for the home run derbies, but the steroid era, which you would consider what, 95 to 2003?
2003, yeah.
Is that what you would consider, Nick? 95 to 03, maybe?
Maybe a little bit sooner than that. But yeah, 94, 93 until 2003, 2004. So yeah, right around there. Like mid to early 90s to early aughts.
Yeah, so they average around 22 million viewers per year for the All-Star game, which is great.
Okay.
But the highest was in 1970, which is crazy. I can't even tell you any players that were playing in 1970.
Well, you know what it was? Is there was less stuff on TV too.
That is correct.
There
was only 4 channels.
It's very challenging to get ratings on anything nowadays with Netflix and Hulu and all these other.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask both of you. Do ratings really even matter that much anymore? Because the way we consume media is completely different. You know what I'm saying, Nick? Because, heck, we have NFL on Thursdays on Twitter now,
Yeah, they factor a lot of that in. I mean, some of the listen, I wish that Kyle Cassandra was here, our executive producer, because Kyle knows all this stuff better than me.
What are our ratings?
I don't follow the ratings in this market. I don't follow them really anywhere. I'll follow them for like the NFL games and kind of enjoy some of that stuff from a national standpoint, but like I'm not really I'm not a ratings guy, so like I don't pay attention to it that much. The numbers matter because that's how money is of course spent and distributed from different advertising agencies. That's really why they matter. Is it a direct reflection of how many people are watching? I think that's a little bit flawed, absolutely.
Yeah, and some people live and die by that sword too, which I believe they shouldn't because...
Yeah, we're working in a media where a lot of people, I mean, whether or not they're hired and fired is determined by a couple of numbers, yeah.
Now, everybody has a DVR. Do you have Spectrum, Nick?
I do not have cable. I just have internet.
Okay.
Well, that's happening more and more every day.
Millennial. I'm sorry. I mean, everything that I watch is time shifted. It's all on Hulu. It's all on Netflix.
And it's all on demand.
Yes.
And so how does that? I really do wish Kyle was here, but I wonder how does that factor in to I guess the numbers, because they've got to find a way to track that. I know with DVR they have a 48-hour window. Mm-hmm. So if you watch it within 48 hours, it adds to them. But I don't know how anything else happens like on demand, because obviously Netflix keeps a track of everything that's watched, so they know.
I will state from a millennial side of my kid, Faith, the thing she loves best about Netflix, and you probably can agree with this, is when they put a season, the whole season goes.
Boom, it's there.
Boom.
You just binge watch it.
Yeah.
Boom. You
don't
watch the hell out
have
of it for like 48 hours, 72 hours, and I don't have to wait for the next thing. I hate waiting.
Yeah.
What's the show, Nick? What's the best show you watched on Netflix that you've binged in one night?
Oh, in like one night?
Yeah.
First of all, the Ashton Kutcher show, The Ranch, was hilarious. I think I watched that whole season in like, I don't know, 36 hours or something.
How many episodes?
It was 13, quite a few. Right? No, it was quite a few. 13 sounds about right. It was right around there. But there are some longer seasons that I've watched that I've really just kind of shot all the way through. I'm working on Billions right now. I'm on season 1 of Billions.
Oh yeah,
my way through it. Yeah, 7 episodes in.
You know what's crazy is this wasn't a Netflix show, but it was on Netflix, was Scandal.
Okay.
I got into it like 2 or 3 years late.
Yeah.
Like everyone used to talk about Scandal. Like it was crazy. Like remember on Facebook, people just be like, "Oh, girl, no, you didn't. Throw that chair and all that." And I'd always be like, "I don't know what they're talking about." So Kevin and I binged 11 seasons during Christmas break.
God, that show got so old after what? How many seasons was it?
I think it was like 12 or 13 when it finally ended. Yeah.
Oh, it's over now?
Yeah, it finally ended.
Wow.
And the ending was not even good.
Those are the ones that are going to kill you. The ones that have those like when Law and Order SVU was on Netflix.
Oh my gosh, like 22 years?
Like all right, I'm starting at 1999.
7 seasons?
7 seasons.
Okay, but they're long. They're there's 48-minute shows.
Yeah.
124 episodes in 7 seasons.
Yeah, there you go. So it wasn't, and it's crazy. Like Stranger Things. Have you ever watched Stranger Things, Nick?
Yes.
Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Watch it. It's only 8 episodes for both seasons. So season 1 has 8,
crazy.
season 2 has 8.
Okay, so Faith and all her friends are in love with Stranger Things. She has the gear. She has she has a sweatshirt.
She gonna do Halloween Horror Nights this year?
Yes. Of course, she knew the announcement. She has watched those 2 episodes.
Those 2 seasons.
Like 7 times each.
I haven't seen season 2 yet. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, she's seen season 1 and 2, and season 3 comes out in early 2019.
Wow.
She has a countdown to it. But those guys on that show have created a following. Like, I can't believe, and this is how relevant Netflix is. This Stranger Things came out like a couple years ago.
2013 or 14?
14.
Yeah.
Do you know that it won like MTV Awards recently? It was on the Golden Globes still.
Those kids took over the world.
I know. I'm telling you, millennials are doing it. So it'll be interesting. But I know I don't like watching shows live. I hate it. I would rather go do something than watch a live show.
I think cable. I think the next 10 years, cable will be completely different.
Sports
now.
is the only thing pushing live viewing. Live.
That's true.
And, I mean, I think it was 90 in 2016 or 17, 97 or 95 of the top 100 most watched live shows. Sports.
Now,
Yeah.
if you were Vince McMahon or Dick Ebersol's son, what's his name? Charlie Ebersol, how? And let's say Amazon and Netflix approached you and said, "Hey, we want to stream your product exclusively on our network. Here's X amount of money." Do you guys stick with the traditional live TV, or do you do something revolutionary and go the way of Amazon or Netflix for live?
I stick traditionally.
Yeah, why? How come?
They're new leagues starting out. And
okay.
I think that they need the widest, broadest net possible to catch as many eyeballs. And I think by doing that, they'll need to be on traditional television because not only do you need young people, you need old people too. And listen, my grandmother, my grandfather, my mother, my father, they still watch live TV. So I want to make sure I'm getting into as many homes as possible. And then I try to find a streaming deal on the side. I know that the Alliance of American Football, the AAF, they're already doing a streaming deal. I can't remember exactly who it was with, but there is a streaming deal for them.
That's cool. Well, Myra, Nick, it is Tuesday, so you know what that means. It's going to be Time Warp Tuesday when we come back. So it's going to be super, super duper fun, and I can't wait. So, guys, keep it locked here. You're listening to The Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
You ever get that feeling? You know that creepy feeling that somebody's watching you? That somebody's been licking your windows? Well, it's probably Kevin Sutton. You're listening to The Kevin Sutton Show on ESPN 580 Orlando.
Somebody's watching me. Oh, man. Don't you ever have that feeling?
Yeah.
Have you ever walked by a window and look and think like somebody could be watching you?
You should have heard what else he said. I couldn't. I'll send you the unedited one.
Oh, my goodness. This is the Kevin Sutton Show coming to you live, loud, and proud. This is a crew holding it down, and we are proudly brought to you by Cruz and Pascara, PA, your personal injury attorneys. Now, you may already be in a situation where you have an attorney, and you just kind of feel like, you can't get a hold of your attorney. Things just aren't moving along. Mm-hmm. And you don't know if they're doing everything they can to help you.
Yeah.
Well, Cruz and Pascara, they offer free case evaluation.
Woo.
That's right, free. No strings attached. They're going to look at your case and say, hey, everything's fine, or hey, you could be doing this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a friend factor, just looking over your paper, making sure everything's right.
Brian gave me some huge advice, which I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, which I'll be getting some information that I need to get to him.
That's amazing. Cruz and Pascara, personal injury attorneys, your full service law firm where you're not just a client, you're a friend. And we love those guys. They have always been a great supporter of the Kevin Sutton Show.
They'll be here tomorrow.
Continue to be. And, guys, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send any of us a message. We're happy to ask. Consider it a free lawyer session.
Yeah.
No billable hours. No billable hours. It's Cruz and Pascara, offices downtown Orlando. You can also go to our website, kevinsuttonshow.com, and click on the link and learn more. Mm-hmm. And of course, I always love introducing people directly.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you ever are wondering or you're just hesitant, give us a ring. Any of us, we're happy to do it.
Cool.
So it is Time Warp Tuesday.
That's right, guys. We will be taking a quick look back in time in sports and entertainment history. You guys ready to jump in time machine? Myra,
let's go. I got
Nick,
my seatbelt on.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's head to 1914.
Oof.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this guy. His name is Babe Ruth.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Boston Red Sox actually purchased Babe Ruth from the Orioles. So this is before
from the Oreos?
The Orioles.
Him and two other players, right? Wasn't it a three-player deal?
Yep. All right, 1943, Arthur Ashe, the first African-American inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame, was born.
Oh, was born.
Let's head to 1951. Sugar Ray Robinson was defeated for only the second time in 133 fights. All right, let's head to 1993. Kenyan runner Yobis Ondeki became the first man to run 10,000 meters in less than 27 minutes. You know how far 10,000 meters is?
No, how long?
Over 6 miles.
In less than how long?
Less than 27 minutes.
Jeez.
All right, and let's head to 1999 World Cup. U.S. Women's World Cup soccer team defeated China to win the 1999 World Cup.
Isn't that when Hope was around?
Yeah. No, Brandy Chastain. She rips her shirt
Chastain.
off. That one.
Yeah.
All right. Celebrity
girl.
birthdays. All right, Myra. Nick, Sofia Vergara, star of Modern Family, very attractive lady. She is, her birthday is today. How old is she?
She's 51.
Nick?
45?
She's 46 years old.
Ooh.
All right, now we have the bad luck for the Dallas Cowboys, Jessica Simpson. How old is Jessica Simpson, Myra?
Jessica is
This
36.
is going to make me feel so old.
All right, Nick, how old is she?
38.
Yes!
Did
Congratulations.
you know, for real?
No, but I mean, I love Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
when I was
Oh,
younger.
man.
She's
Wait.
38.
But when did you like her? Did you like her when she was a clean little girl? Pre-Nick
Let's
Lachey?
see. Let's see. How old was that? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Or did
right
you
around-
like her
right around
Dukes of
there.
Hazzard? Because she looked
Oh,
really
she's
good.
good in Dukes of Hazzard, too. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I ever found a time when I hadn't liked her.
Well, when she had the mom pants on.
Yeah, well, good.
When she gained all that weight. you know.
People have their
Still-
bad
still
days.
look good. Now, Nick may know this one. This is Urban Meyer. He is the former UF coach and Ohio State coach. Brought titles to UF as well. So, Nick, how old is Urban Meyer?
Wow. 51.
Meyer, want to take a guess?
55.
54.
Wow.
So you're very, very close. All right. I skipped the sports stuff because we've done 99, I think, 2 weeks ago. But I do have our intern, Alice. She has our number
Welcome
one
to the
song
show, Alice.
and number one movie for this week in 1999.
What song was number one for this week in 1999? Was it Livin' La Vida Loca from Ricky Martin? Genie in a Bottle from Christina Aguilera? Or was it Wild Wild West from Will Smith?
All right, so we got Wild Wild West.
Those are all great songs.
I know, Will Smith, Living La Vida Loca, or Christina Aguilera, 1999. So what's song number one?
Wild Wild West.
All right, Nick.
I just want it to be Wild Wild West because I wanted to play it again.
Number one song this week in 1999 was Livin' La Vida Loca from Ricky Martin.
You gotta remember, 1999, this song took over the whole entire year.
So big.
I know.
Yeah, and so...
Do you know I just found my Wild Wild West glasses from Burger King?
Oh,
I
nice.
still had them.
All right, let's check out the movies.
What movie was number one this week in 1999? Was it Austin Powers, Wild Wild West, or lastly, was it The Sixth Sense?
All right, so what movie was number one? Wild Wild West,
Wild
The
Wild
Sixth Sense, or Austin Powers? Wild Wild West? Okay, Nick.
I'm going Austin Powers.
All right, well, Alice, if you can go ahead and tell us, that'd be great.
The number one movie this week in 1999 was...
There you go, Nick.
Yeah.
You got to play it.
Isn't that crazy? I just found my glasses.
1999.
That's crazy. It was a sign.
$222 million.
$222 million for Wild Wild West came out July 4th, 1999. That's Time Warp Tuesday, guys. You guys just hashtag it on our website. I love this song. This song,
know.
Nobody remembers the movie.
No, I don't.
I do. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Really?
It's very underrated at this point. It's so heavily criticized. It's underrated at this point.
This was my dad's favorite TV show.
Oh, really?
The old
So is
cowboy.
Kevin's dad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How old is Kevin's dad?
71?
Okay, he's a little older than my father. Yeah. My dad was 58.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kevin's dad looks like his brother, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Seriously, he'll be 71 this weekend.
Yeah.
And,
Do people still remember that Will Smith was a rapper or no?
Yeah, I do. Come
Well,
on,
if
every
you
time
follow-
we see Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
If you
know?
follow him on Instagram now, he's got some new stuff out, and it's not clean.
I still love one of my favorites was
Summertime.
Welcome to Miami.
Oh, I like Summertime, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the
Getting
theme
jiggy with
song.
it.
Remember Cece?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cece knows every episode of Fresh Prince of
Fresh
Bel-Air.
Prince. Oh man,
You
Like,
know?
legit.
every episode.
Like
yeah.
legit, like we watched an
tested
episode
him.
and he knew
He broke it
all-
down.
He broke it down, even the team, the
Yes.
Cleveland Browns and all that. That was crazy.
He watches it so much, so
And he used to
much.
record it on his VCR when he was a kid. That's
Wow,
crazy.
man.
He's got like 3 or 4 Fresh Prince shirts too.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's got a bunch of them.
Man, and I tell you, CC's got a smooth Facebook page.
Nice.
I'm telling you. He doesn't do much on it, but it's smooth.
August 28th, Myra.
August
coming.
28th. All right, guys. Hey, we enjoyed being here with you. Tomorrow, that guy comes back, Kevin Sutton.
And Cruz and Pasquero will be here for Wrestling
Cruz
Wednesday.
and Pasquera, Wrestling Wednesday. I'll be up on my Bellas. I got to watch it.
Cool.
It aired on Sunday. Hey, this is a Kevin Sutton show. Dr. Phil, just Nick, and me, Myra, the ladies' point of view, holding it down. I think we were pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube, all under username Kevin Sutton Show. We're out.